Now, though, crews are working at the scene of a gas line break here at home in the community of Eastlake.
This break in the line led to an explosion, as you can see, and a massive fire. Let's take a look at the map. This was off of busy Memorial Drive. CBS 46's Trayson Bragg has been gathering details on the situation since it began. And Trayson, what's it look like out there right now?
Well, Rick, I'll tell you, we're giving you a closer look than any other station has all day. The power is still out here in this section of Eastlake, and if you look behind me, you can see crews still working to secure that gas line break.
Picked up the phone and he said, our office is on fire, there's been an explosion.
Craig Burns tells me after receiving that call from his business partner, he rushed to their Eastlake building.
And I saw the flames and everything else, and I was kind of in shock. I didn't realize it was going to be as bad as it was.
Officials say a third-party contractor working along Memorial Drive is to blame for the explosion.
They were drilling underneath and they heard a loud boom.
The crew ruptured a gas line.
A lot of the workers who were in front of the building were like running and screaming for their lives trying to get out of there.
Then
the guys at the tire shop said the ground shook and then like a ball of fire came out.
Luckily, no one was hurt. Georgia's Public Service Commission, who regulates most of the power and gas lines in the state, is sending investigators to determine exactly what happened in the moments leading to the explosion. Now, the PSC tells me that once those investigators wrap up their investigation, they're going to send a report including who's responsible for this explosion and fire and any possible recommendations of fines to 5 elected officials. Then those 5 elected officials will actually have the final decision on if any fines will be handed out. Rick?
It's a very frightening situation for people that might live near where some work like this is going on. Trayson, how long do investigators say it's going to take for them to try to figure out exactly what went wrong here?
Well, I asked that question and they said there's no timetable on these types of investigations, but they said they may be actually calling in eyewitnesses. Those 5 elected officials may call in eyewitnesses before they make their decision. And one last thing, Rick, you mentioned how close homes are to this area. We actually walked from homes maybe 15 to 20 feet just in that direction, so it was very close to homes. Rick?
Trayson Bragg, live for us in Eastlake. Trayson, thanks.